Hello guys, welcome to Silent Trader. Hope you are doing well and hope you all have a good day today in the market. So today I have a pretty decent day as when the market open. Today is a Monday. When the market open, everything is kept to the downside. And the thing is, the news from China, they launch a new DeepSeek AI. Let me show you. If you do a Google, like what is DeepSeek AI? It's a DeepSeek AI. It's Chinese artificial intelligence company which develops open source large language model. So compared to ChatGPT, so there is a new competitor on ChatGPT from China called DeepSeek AI. So that is why everything is gapped to the downside when the market opened today and before the market opened today. As you know, SPY did touch all-time high last week, but today it gapped down to the 50 moving average. This is the 50 simple moving average. And if you see a Nasdaq, it also gapped to the downside. This is 1 day chart, and on the left side is 1 minute chart. So as you know, everything is gapped to the downside. Um, it is a very rough day in a US market because everything is gapped to the downside. All AI chip stock is gapped to the downside. Most of the chip stock is down like 10%, 15%. You can't even imagine, but I call this is a healthy day. You can buy this some of the dips for your long-term account. I also bought some of the dip from NVDA on my long-term holding. Also have some Tesla in my long-term holding. As you know, the Tesla is just touched the 50 simple moving average, and as you know, it dipped toward it just broke the 400, but that's all right. It just touched 480 and touched 480, 490, and then back to the 400 level. So I also bought some of the ANET. As you know, this ANET chart is very healthy, but today it gapped down to the downside. So I bought some of the 98 or $97. So I call it a healthy day, guys. Hope you not fear. Don't be a fear man. Just bought this dip. Market is always going to the high side. There is always a competitor, but um, that is why NVDA is also gapping to the downside on a new DeepSeek AI from China. As you know, the last week when the market closed, it closed at around 142, and today when the market opened, it opened at, if you check, it opened at around 124. So today Nvidia gap down to the, you see here, it's 16% gapping to the downside. It's for the company like the Nvidia, the 16% is very large. So hope advise you can buy this dip. Market is just pulling back. Don't get any fear. So today I did trade two stock. I did trade Nvidia and Tesla at the open. So I will break down my thought process on my entry and exit and how I manage my risk and how do I make money. And hope this video is helpful for all of you. So as you all know, before the market opened, Nvidia gap to the downside around 10% or 12%, and it is a short sell restriction before the market opened. So I'll show you my trade as well, but it may be a very choppy, you see, but I'll try my best to explain you where do I enter and where do I exit. So similarly, we compare a 5 minute chart as well to make it easy. So when the market open, as you see, Nvidia is gapped to the downside. and short shell restriction, it will pop at the when the market opens. So that's the my thought. I just wait for the first minute candle. So this is first minute candle. It opened and dropped to the low of the 123.64 and high is 125. So my thought process is when it break a 125, I'm gonna jump enter for long, and my profit target is around the VWAP and above the VWAP, depends on the price action. So when it break the 1 minute candle, I took a long of 200 share and at 125 around, and I take first profit of 50 share at around 125.60. So it's around right here. And then after I let it ride to the upside, and if you see the next profit I take is 127.49. You know, I enter at 125 and I take a profit at 127.49. So $2.50 profit. That is really awesome at the open. So I take profit, profit, profit at the toward the upside, and then after I take another long right here when it hold the VWAP and feel like it want to go to the upside, but that is the tricky mistake I made. It break below the VWAP, so I get stopped out. I try again, I get stopped out, as you know. Then after I take another long, this is a short side position. I take 300 on short side, but I get stopped out. So I take another 100 share, I get stopped out toward the upside. I have another, I already added 200 and I add 100 share and I get stopped out to the upside. I take a small profit, but then after I get stopped out right here at 80 share. So right here I made money, I lose money, so I'm got equal for I'm break even for the day. But then after I just take be a patient and just trade the key level. So I take long right here, I take profit, I get stopped out when it break the VWAP. Then after I take another long right here at the double bottom, but still it break down 125, so I get stopped out at $124 loss. Then after take one more long, when I see it hold 123 very strong, so I take a long at 123.73 around right here, and I take profit toward the upside. And then after when I see this double top and it not breaking the VWAP, I take short. Here is my long position, I take a profit. Then after I switch back to a short side, so I sell 300 share and I take a profit to the downside. Then after I'm just waiting and watching the NVDA price action, and then after I take another long right here at 100 share, I take profit, I get stopped out again. Then after I take a $300 short, a 300 share short, when I see a downward pattern, if you can draw a line from around right here, you see this is the downward channel. So I take another short right here and I take a profit toward the downside. This is $300 share short, take a profit to the downside. I take another long right here when the double bottom and take a profit. I have so many trade guys, so but at the end, I manage my risk as well, and I'm very profitable on NVDA and all over uh, all different stocks on Tesla as well. So if you see right here, this is very good pattern. If you are a beginner, this is the pattern you have to trade, and this is where you can make your first money. So right here, I take a short, I take a profit, take a short, profit, take a short right here, take a profit, take a short right here, take a profit. So this is a downward channel, just short at the top, take profit at bottom, short at top, take a profit at bottom, short at top, take a profit at bottom, and so on. And this is the trade on my NVDA. I know this is a little bit choppy because NVDA is choppy as well, but the price range is very wide. Um, So this is what I trade on NVDA. The another trade I took on Tesla. So when the market opened, I haven't taken any single trade on Tesla. Let me show you where I trade on Tesla. So when the Tesla, this is actually a long trade. You know, when the market open, Tesla hold the VWAP, break above the VWAP. This is VWAP touch, and it may go to the upside. But I thought everything is very bearish. Everything is gapped to the downside. So I'm thinking Tesla is also going to the downside. As I see this 1 minute candle break below the VWAP, I take enter at 198.19, but I get stopped out when it break above the VWAP. I take another shot and I take again I get stopped out. So this is a little bit loss for me on Tesla, but in NVIDIA I make like 300 times what I lost on Tesla. So today it's been a very good day for me, guys. If you see the overall market, everything is gapped to the downside. If you check the AVGO, it also gapped to the downside. It's around 50 simple moving average is around $200 price. If you check AMD is also gapping to the downside. If you check ARM is also gapping to the downside. SMCI also gapping to the downside. If you check the Marvel is also gapping below the 50 simple moving average. This is all the AI stock, AI chip stock. Um, so this is it. It's been a good day for me, but overall in market in general, everything is gapped to the downside. But I am thinking like this is a good time to buy a dip. Whenever the market pull back, you have to buy a dip as on your long-term portfolio. So I bought some of the dip on NVDA, Tesla, and ANET. If you check the ANET chart for 3 years, it is just gap to the upside. This is really healthy move to the upside, and today it gapped down from 133 to $100. So I bought some dip, and we'll see what happen in the future tomorrow and this week as well. So hope you find this video helpful, guys. If you have any question, or just below comment your question below in the comment section, I give you the answer. And if you have a long-term account and you want to buy some stock, you can also comment below like what stock you can buy. I can help you to figure out what kind of stock you can buy for your long-term portfolio. So hope you have a good day, and we'll see you tomorrow. Thank you. Ciao.